We're going to get straight into it. A lot of people come to us and they want to know how can they build a business with little or no money. And that is an important question. I want to help you guys hop into a business that's going to be a minimal cost for you up front, but it'll be a way for you to maximize your profits on the back end, because that's what's important. We want to make profits. If you want to be in business, if you want to stay in business, we need to make profit. So let's hop into a few ways that we can do that. So first thing first, it's going to be contingent upon what type of business you're starting. Some businesses, you're going to have to put up some money up front. I know, I've been there, I've done that. But with some businesses, it's a very small upfront cost, and you can almost get away with it for nothing at all. So I've started a few businesses in my lifetime, and the first business I ever started was a cleaning business. It's still operating today. And the best thing is we started with about $500. Now I know it's no cost, like we had to put some money into it, but we just minimized the money that we had to put in it initially. And now today, year after year, it's bringing in six figures. And I can say that confidently and happily. And we're actually debt free, or essentially debt free in that business, because we keep a business credit card. So yeah, with cleaning, that was a simple business for us to start. Very low overhead. The costs it was minimal. So that's one business that you can start and hop into. Like, you want to really think about what business you want to start. You want to brainstorm some ideas. You want to bounce ideas off of other people, and you want to talk to other business owners. Like, really think about your skills. Think about things you're passionate about, things that are interesting to you. So you want to think about things that you can do right now, that you can hop into. You could start tomorrow, and it can start generating you some income. So you got to do your research. Like, I'm really stuck on that, because research is probably it's going to be your biggest friend. You can call around, you can ask people questions. We have ChatGPT now. You can use Google, whatever you need to use to figure out what business I can start with little overhead, with a minimal upfront cost. You want to hop into those types of businesses. And this is another important one. Like, you really want to dive into what your state requires, or what your city or county requires for you to start a business. Research the equipment you're going to need. So if you already have a laptop, if you already have whatever the case may be, like say you're doing something like graphic design, maybe you're building a website, maybe you're doing photography, you already have a camera, maybe a friend can let you borrow a camera that they're not using. Like, you want to really talk to people and see what they have, because you may be able to utilize that to start your business. And I'll tell you, we started ours, like I said, with about $500. I went in my mom and dad's garage. Whatever they had I could use, I got it. Whatever cleaning supplies we had at my house, I got them. And I'm like, let's get it up and popping. So I want that same tenacity for you guys. I want you to just dig in and find out, all right, what can I do? What can I start right now that's going to get me on the path I need to go on to be whatever your goal is. One of the more important things, just as far as after your brainstorming and your research, and this will be part of it, is getting that business plan. Like, once you get that business plan going, I don't know, it's just like ignited something in me as I was writing it. Like, it's for real. Like, we're about to get out here and we're about to handle some business. So we had a business plan, and of course we didn't do things step by step, because the business plan was always changing. Like, we were just growing in different areas. We were learning things from other people, had a few mentors. Like, that's important to have mentors. So as we're writing this business plan and we're starting to see things come to life, I don't know. It's like it tapped into something in my brain that I've been longing for, or I was longing for, and I never knew. I had already quit my job. I was working at Geico, quit my job, and I'm like, I'm just gonna make this work. And praise God that it did work. It was hard. It was rough. I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say, oh, it was so easy. We just started day one, we're getting customers. No, not at all. It was a hard grind the first 3 years. Of course, every year got a little easier as we had more clientele, more referrals, but it's a hustle, and we had to get out there and work sometimes 7 days a week, around the clock almost. But we made it happen, and hard work will pay off, consistency will pay off. You gotta have patience. You're not just gonna jump out there, or 9 times out of 10, you're not gonna jump out there and just have customers falling over to call you or to get to you. You gotta get out there and get them. So it's important to have that business plan. Just formulating that business plan that's gonna be a huge key, because that's where you're gonna put in how much things are really gonna cost for you to do it. And you need to spell it out. Dive as deep as you can into cost, and that's, you kind of have to reverse your way out of it. All right, so let's say if a website is going to cost me $100, just throwing out numbers, then maybe you learn some skills, or maybe you barter with a friend that knows how to do it. So whatever it takes for you to minimize your cost, you want to do it. We did it. So you want to find your friend. Find you some good friends that you can just hop in with, and y'all can kind of partnership together, look out for one another, help one another grow. Like, that's going to be important, having a strong community around you, some like-minded people, because everybody don't want to be entrepreneurs. Everybody's not going to understand that you just have this longing inside of you that you want to get out, you want to own your own business. So you can't tell everybody that, like, and people are going to shoot you down. Are you sure you want to do that? And listen to them. Listen to the why behind, like, well, why are you doubting me? You got to really think about your character. Think about your integrity. Think about your work ethic, because it's not for the lazy. If you're lazy, it's not going to be for you. I mean, that's pretty much anything. But a 9 to 5 is okay. Working for somebody else is okay. If that's what it takes for you to be, just find your happiness or your peace in life, then that's all good. But for some people, being entrepreneurs, they know that's what I want to do. It's hard. It's not for the faint of heart. So that's one thing I kind of caution people. Like, we have grand ideas, we have the vision, and we want to make things happen, but they don't always fall into place. So I'll give you guys just a few businesses that I thought about, wrote down. I'm gonna read them off, that you can start with very low cost. So cleaning business, I already said that 5 times. A lawn care business, you may already have all the equipment in your garage or wherever it's at to go out and start that right now. Dog sitting or walking, you don't need much to do that at all. Some house sitting for people that go on vacation or whatever the case may be. Tutoring, if you're really good at math or teaching people how to read, that can be something. It's right here. Like, it's so much right here that this is the tool. So get out and use that tool. Also, you can do childcare. If you love kids, if you love the idea of being around them, if you have the time to do it, just start putting posts out. Hey, I offer childcare services. I can do date nights, whatever the case may be. Get your own background check. I'm not going to go into it too much, but childcare is one of those things. You could do handmade crafts. And I love just browsing through Etsy and Facebook Marketplace or whatever it may be to see what people are creating. I just love when people create things. So I think is unique. I think is a good niche to have. If you can create things that are unique. Event planning. It doesn't take much for that either. You can just consult people on how to plan their events and kind of be their right-hand man or woman. Consulting. We do that. We do that all the time. And consulting was actually, I didn't even mention it, that was pretty much $0 for us to start our consulting business. We still had to do the state and the city stuff, but we had everything we need. We have the knowledge, we have camera gear, we have our computers, so we didn't have to invest anything, or essentially nothing, into starting to consult. So if you're really good at something, you have a lot of knowledge about something, if you're an expert in it, just really fine-tune that and really dig into, like, how you can help people learn it. It's going to be important. Like, those are skills, and you may know things and tips and tricks that other people don't know, so put that to use. And then also being a virtual assistant, and we found a virtual assistant to help us in our business, answering phones, emails, things of that nature, scheduling. Man, that has been a blessing. Let me tell you, that's been a blessing. It took so much stress off of us. Like, we're trying to work, we're trying to answer phones, we're trying to schedule appointments, and once we got a virtual assistant, I'm like, man, it was so freeing. So you can help somebody else's business grow while you're growing your business by being a virtual assistant, if you're somebody that's organized and on top of things. So really think about that. So yeah, that's that's all I have for you right now, man. We're going to be making a lot of videos and content on just about business, growing your business, just really jumping into it. The next video is going to be a really good one, because we're going to talk about 2 of the important factors you need to consider when you're thinking about starting a business. So let's continue this conversation in the comments. If you found this to be helpful, I ask you guys to like, subscribe, because we're going to have a lot of stuff dropping here soon. But put in the comments, like if you're thinking about starting a business, or maybe you already have a business, maybe some things you've done yourself to minimize your costs. Man, we just want to create a community that shares with each other. We can help each other grow. That's all we want to do. So we want to guide you guys, or be the guiding light, if you will, in your business journey in life. We can help you get to the goals that you want to get to. So, man, I appreciate you guys just tuning in. God bless you. And then I pray much success in your life personally and in your business life. I just pray that you go out there and make it happen. And remember, don't wait. Don't say I'm going to do it tomorrow. You start it right now today. Discipline yourself to make things happen, and great things will come. So let's get out there and let's get it done, fam. Y'all take care. Peace.